What's that message saying? I have no idea. Oh well, pretty sure it's recording. Now this is it's kind of the back roads now. Ah, that's what they're called, highway pigs. Sorry, I couldn't remember the name of these pigs at the frontier. Then it just came to me as I was going. They're like, "Ooh, they're down. My highway pigs are down. I need to watch that." I was like, "Oh yeah, that's what they're called." But yeah, this is where I'm talking about. You have some real sharp corners, and I've got mates who would fly around these, going 100, like no, not 100, but you know what I mean. Like they just, like I said before, pothole. And see, this is what I'm talking about, one-way bridges. So here, I'm pulling up. I'm just watching behind me. Just look at that though. Oh, so beautiful. Yeah. Oh. Alright, here's a job. Oh. Look how bumpy this road can be. do have to give that just reminded me, you do have to watch out around New Zealand, especially on these back roads of slips or, just shit on the roads. You can see there's tyres on the side of the road, There's trees, broken trees down here. This was obviously potentially washed all out with the water, with the flooding, so that could leave debris, so you do have to feel it. Now, New Zealand's are pretty good that they will clear up any messes that they see. But I've came around some sharp corners and there's like massive stones on the road, and it's like, ooh, wouldn't want to be hitting one of them. But I figured I'd get a quick video footage of this. Just look at all this farmland. Just pretty sure up here there's a really good view, I'm pretty sure. Oh, no, not, is it here? No, there is an amazing view coming up in the next, I would say 5 minutes maybe, so you can potentially, I'm going to keep recording just because it's quite fun, but there is some amazing footage coming up in the next 5, I would say, 5 minutes maybe. What's the time? 9:33 at the moment, and so 5 minutes. That'd be 9:38. I'll have a look at my time and see if I can somehow work it out. So if you wanted to skip ahead, you could. See, this is why maths is so important, guys. So you can do quick calculations in your head. I mean, it's not exactly maths genius. When you're looking at the time, you're going 5 minutes plus, plus 3, that means 8, So 38 if that's been 5 minutes or not. So that would tell me exactly how far. But it means that afterwards I can tell you how far back you potentially need to go. So if you do skip ahead, I can push you back a few minutes, maybe. I will say that one of my goals this year is definitely get my miles up on the bike. I did a piss poor effort last year where I probably only did like 12. Yeah, I think I only did like 12,000 kilometers last year. So that's a piss poor effort for me when I was doing 24 to 30,000 miles a day. You're right. I'm fucking bullshit. A year. And that was when I was heavily involved in the club and back and forth. I was riding to work, some out of town and stuff, and stuff in Martinborough. So I was racking up some massive some massive miles on the bike, which is pretty cool. Oh, what's he indicating for? That was confusing. Was he trying to warn me of potential hazard? Those cars look so comfortable, eh? Those Range Rovers. Like, they just look so solid, and I don't know, me, that's luxury, owning one of them. That is not like a Lamborghini, Ferrari. Like, yeah, they're cool, but that car there screams to me, you are making money and you are a family man or a family woman. Like, you are heavily invested in your family. I don't know, something about that car that just screams wealth and family are your, you know, you make wealth for your family. You know, Ferraris and Lamborghinis, you're buying them for yourself. You know, you made it, but you're very much either single or, you know, I'm not saying that you're not a family man, I'm just saying that, you know, to me that screams out, you know, single man or something, you know, similar to those lines. Doesn't mean you are, it just screams that out to me. But with the Rev, hitting that corner a bit too hard. I think I missed my chance to overtake them, but I needed to. Just the faster I get home, the less means that the less riding I do. So it's a bit of upset, isn't it? But look at this. I was close. The view's not quite up here, but this is what I'm talking about when I'm talking about, you know, some of the back roads of New Zealand. Even on some main roads, this is like what you'll get, you know. And just look at this. Look how okay, yeah, no, mate, you're good. Very respectful driver. I have to admit though, out of, you know, Mazdas, the SUV ones, I am a bit more cautious around them. Just because sometimes they don't look when they back out. It's just my experience when I've dealt with them. Whereas Range Rovers, I've always found, and I think it's because of the, you know, it's not a cheap car. You know, those are, you know, potentially north of 60 to $500,000 cars. You know, I'd say that one is probably around the $60,000 to $80,000. I wouldn't be surprised. But they're usually pretty good at noticing people because they don't want to get hit or hit anyone, because I'm sure their insurance is not cheap. Oh, the insurance on cars though, it's not actually that bad, to be honest with you. Here in New Zealand, it's bikes, that's where it gets expensive. Even bikes, like I won't say I'm worth just yet, but because I don't want to sell insurance to anyone, or, you know, you do your, you know, you pick your own insurance company, you know. But yeah, it's not too bad of a price. I can come paying over maybe 1,080, maybe. Yeah, that's about right. I'm probably paying around, yeah. So it's not cheap. You know, a year. But I just got it mixed in with my house and home and content insurance, so it kind of just doesn't. It's not too much of a panic for me. And yeah, eventually I'll probably get my partner's car involved in my insurance. It's kind of how I kind of mitigate it, is by just having them all swarmed under one bill, so then it doesn't seem like the specific item is costing me heaps. It's multiple items costing me heaps. I know, it's easier to take the hit like that for me. But just look at this view. Oh, see what I mean? Please stop and request. So, right there, these things can be hidden. They're usually pretty good and they space them out. And I don't think the roadworks have started, but you never know. And sometimes they are around blind corners. So next minute that car could be stopped. So, see, up here. But look at this view. This is where, right here. So it was about 10 or 15, 10 minutes from when I said. That would have been it was about 5 it's about 5 minutes over. Yeah, I would say about 5 minutes over. But sadly I'm kind of parked where you can't actually have a good view. I know why. Just having a think about that whole Range Rover, and why I think that I've never actually had experienced a bad driver with them, because I reckon, now that I think about it, they're possibly farmers' wives, or they're farmers themselves, or brought up on farms. They're like, now I think when I'm meeting them, or everyone that I know that has one, yeah, they are like they're good old ladies, but they're hard workers, but they how would I put this? They're Kiwi, I think is the best way to say it. Is they embodiment of what you would expect a Kiwi girl to be, you know. Not afraid to get their hands dirty. You know, they'll be out there just with the rest of them, milking their cows, shearing their sheep, with all the house chores. You know, they you know, some of my mates who are in the farming and stuff, like the old ladies are pretty like, woof. Don't get me wrong, the guys put in the hard work as well, but you know, not an easy life. To take the compliment, okay, I'm not trying to, you know, it's not an easy life being a farmer or a farmer's old lady. They're so funny, those guys. Like, I guess it would be like you just kind of get these guys that are on the control panels and stuff, and they're in traffic, you know, traffic stoppers and stuff, or traffic controllers, and I guess you would get kind of bored sitting out there. But some of the guys, even females that I've seen on them, they just crack up. They're full of energy, full of life. It's so good. But yeah, just look at this. This is a typical New Zealand roadworks. Well, that was kind of the ride, I guess. So there's not really much more to show you because now I'm almost back onto the main road where it just comes another city ride. So I'm gonna love you and leave you. Hope you enjoyed the small clip. Have a good one. Later.